Hello everyone, this is Daniel, and basically I just want to tell you who the beast really is and what he's all about. He's not he's not really the Antichrist that is really 100% against Christ, as is he is really, atheist or anything like that. The reason why he's called the Antichrist is he's 100% against Christ, as if he is, let's say, a Christian and a Catholic. And basically, the Antichrist is all about Roman Catholicism and Satanism and all the religions that are going to be like him. And really, if you think about it, the Antichrist hates Christ. So he's going to make up other religions just to make himself happy. And, make up his own feelings and make up his own music and all of his agenda based off of religion, based off of mockery, and based off of everything that's like that. So what is the Antichrist all about? To start off, he started off with Gnosticism. That's the Antichrist that started off. Then it was Catholicism, then it was Masons, then it was Satanism, then it was mockery, and then it was himself. As basically the first beast is going to be I think the first beast is going to be the one that rules the world right now, which is right now Satan. The second one, his name is going to be Pope Yobel. And look it up on, Gematria calculator. Pope Yobel is one that you must look after as the mark of the beast. Pope Yobel. That's mark of the beast. And this is what's going on. He loves to shine in his own glory with darkness and his own type of rhythm of life with all these songs and all these haters against God and all the Satanism, and he rarely loses people. I mean, if you think about it, he's just as capable of, keeping his people and basically having people go to hell than Satan is. And these people that are saved against his own will and saved in Jesus' will are all from Jesus. However, Jesus is the one that forced them, as you can see. He forced them to go away from Satan. He forced them to go away from Pope Yobel. And to keep that in mind, everyone else, they decided not to be part of that. Now, why is Pope Yobel so popular? Well, I've had him as my own, demon that he possessed me, or not possessed me, but had me as his own. I don't think I was possessed, but he had me as his own. And really, what's going on there is he says, "Okay, you can have God for a little while, but I'm going to have you back, and I'm going to keep you this way until you die." Or for some people, he's going to say, "Okay, I'm going to twist you up with your imagination and just use your mind to basically love evil." Because his agenda is to love evil. And not only that, love the darkness of the caves and the crystals of the own world that is all full of crystals and caves and all that nonsense. He loves to, be explicit in caves, and he loves to be cornering, and he's basically, not only is he like not only is Satan just a fallen angel, he is just, Satan is just some sort of guard that is, obvious to the Illuminati people, not really obvious to us. He is a being that has large horns and a red body. Pope Bell, in his calm mood, is blue, and his angry mood is red. One of them was blue on me, and another one was red on someone else. He can either be red or blue. That's his coloring that he makes. He's like some sort of, I don't know, he's like a chameleon that likes to turn blue just when he's very calm and loves his own lust, and then the other one is red when he lives off of anger. You know, Pope Bell is definitely a lion in a dragon form, which all dragons are lions in dragon form. Except dragons are a lot more smart than you think they are. They're actually, they could actually be your doctor if they were not filled with diseases. They could be a lawyer if they do not kill people. You know, dragons are very, intelligent, like octopus, but more cunning in their own crafty way to kill. Dragons like to kill. And Pope Bell has a hierarchy of killing everyone in the spirit. So, let me tell you how dragons go, if you are wondering. Because he's the dragon. Nonetheless, he is the dragon. He is really the new Satan, or as I would call, the devil in new form. Pope Bell, the beast, not the devil, but the beast, is actually, I would say, more like the dragon has its own self is more, you know how a cat just cuddles you? He'll go up to you and just attach to you, like, you know, you will feel good about it. You'll feel like he's your best friend in a really immoral way. He'll always go after the young. He'll always seduce you in, what's that word called? In a, he'll always allure you. He'll always allure you and always go in a, sensual way to you until suddenly it's all under his control. When it's all under his control, you're pretty much dead. Dragons have two moves: to attach to the animal and fly away, or allure you into their own den, and then suddenly you're just gone. Because you trusted it to basically go in his mouth like a vor, and you're dead. Because you thought he was going to kiss you, but that's how smart dragons are. And that's really how kissing can be a really nasty thing. So in that kind of context, Pope Bell really, he runs the show of, possessing anyone that he can. Satan possessed, Satan possessed the Antichrist, and so did Pope Bell. So there's a combination that really kills, the Antichrist. So basically, this is how you can tell that really the person is really the mark, that the beast is really the mark. His name is 666. In Gematria, in Sumerian, Pope Bell means 666. And he will behave like a dragon. And he will behave like exactly what I said he did to me. Like seduce me, allure me into thinking that this feels good when you're young. This feels good when you're foolish. And this feels good when you're worldly. When you're not Christian. But he will attach himself to you and take you away all of a sudden when you're not even expecting it. And not only that, he'll be silent about it, and he will literally, without even knowing it, you'll have gotten the mark of the beast. Because not only are you basically worshipping him, but you're taking pills that you did not expect to take, and you were thinking, oh, that's different. But instead of these pills, I'm just saying, for example, so you will call everyone to get a pill or maybe a vaccine. You say, okay, you have to take this and worship me. It'll be a choice that everyone makes. And it will not have any side effects, of course. You will say, oh, you have to take this, it will not have any side effects. This is our mark, or our, I think it's really, so how it goes in the forehead is, I would say, I don't know, like some sort of small injection, like some sort of dot, like DNA of the dragon, and it goes in the arm, either that or in the head. And really, you will say, worship me because I feel good. And this stamp in the head, this stamp is basically dragon proof. It will last forever. And I'm just making things up right now, but if you worship the dragon, first you have to get the stamp of approval to worship the dragon. It'll stay there forever. And that stamp has a little bit of Satan's DNA going in it. And that red stamp goes on the head or the forehead. And you will end up taking it like it's some sort of gift to get into the beast. And you will hear people saying, do not take the mark of the beast or you will go to hell. But then they will reject those people. Those people that are saying, do not take the mark of the beast or you go to hell. All of those people will, be arrested and then beheaded. Beheaded from the throat first and all the way to the back. So these people unknowingly took a stamp on their forehead that changes and alters their behavior. And they will want to worship the devil forever and ever and ever, and Pope Baal forever and ever and ever. Because remember, there is the first beast and the second beast. The first beast that possesses the Antichrist is Satan. And the second beast's name is Pope Baal. And he'll say, oh, I got a new idea, Pope Baal. And that will be 666. And remember the behavior of the dragon. He is very crafty. Like I said, he'll attract you in like something that is perverted. And then suddenly, when you go and explore more, when you become more bold in your perversion, he'll eventually eat you and kill you. And not only that, these people that have, gotten the mark, the thing that happened to them is they silently, got, taken away by the dragon, instantaneously getting killed in the run, in the first place. So, how the dragon just silently goes on the animal and literally breaks their backs and carries it away. That dragon just broke its back and killed it when it just landed on the animal. And dragons are that heavy, but they also have helium. Helium inside of them to breathe fire. So they made a good quick meal without the animal even hearing it, because that animal, that dragon, just totally is just, no animal could even hear it. And not only does it do it a quick favor by killing the animal, but every animal that doesn't hear it or see it, the reason why the sheep don't see it is because they're pretty much blind, and the sheep is their favorite meal, so at nighttime they will come and take the sheep away and put it in its own den and eat it for its own meal. Free meal, So for the people that get the mark of the beast, they're sheep, I'm sorry to say, and it's a free meal to the dragon. That dragon named Pope Baal that eats all the people, suddenly that hungry dragon that wants all the souls of the people because it's angry that two people at the same time got saved by Jesus, and it's wondering that what if Jesus gets an idea, so he gets his own idea to call him, that basically has his own mark with Satan, and also has the Antichrist to worship Satan, so he's part of him and Satan, and basically Pope will end up literally having people take the mark without them even realizing, wow, should I really take this? And instead, these people will get the mark, and the power-hungry dragon will, you know, spiritually kill everyone that takes the mark of the beast. What I mean by that, all the people that take the mark of the beast will go to hell. So it's some sort of stamp that has a little bit of needles. It'll feel funny, but I don't want you to feel it. And you heard in my other video where these sores are so painful that they'll gnaw at their tongues to cheer them off because it's that painful, and they'll wish to be burned by fire because it's so painful, because it's lasting a long time. Hell's worse, but fire is not as bad as the mark of the beast, as the sores that are actually STDs. And remember this when I say to you that this is what, this is who the beast is. His name is 666, and his name is Pope Bell. Alright, I'll be done now, okay?